Yongtai Ancient City, also known as Yongtai Turtle City, is located in Sitan Township, Jingtai County, Baiyin City, Gansu Province. It is a Ming Dynasty military castle with a history of over 400 years. Construction time: Yongtai Ancient City was built in the 36th year of the Ming Wanli era, 1608, with a history of more than 400 years. Construction purpose: the Ming government built it to defend against the invasion of ethnic minorities in the north, and it became a military fortress after completion. The Lanzhou generals were stationed in this castle. Supervising officer, supervised by Xing Yun Road, the former deputy commander of the Ministry of War, and constructed on site by taking soil and compacting it. Geographical location: Yongtai Ancient City is located at the northern foot of Shulam Mountain in Sitan Township, Jingtai County, 25 kilometers east of the county seat, 185 kilometers from Lanzhou City, 115 kilometers from Baiyin City, and 125 kilometers from Zhongchuan Airport, with convenient transportation. Transportation: tourists can choose to drive, take public transportation, or charter a car to Yongtai Ancient City. Overall layout: the aerial view of Yongtai Ancient City resembles a turtle shape, commonly known as Turtle City. The city is over 1,710 meters long, with a wall height of 12 meters, a foundation width of about 6 meters, and a rammed earth thickness of 12 to 18 centimeters. On the east, west, and north sides, there are half-moon-shaped sealed moon cities, with only the south gate and a walled city. Military facilities: the city is surrounded by moats, about 6 meters wide and 1 to 2.5 meters deep, as well as ruins such as Yangzhihai, Yujiafan, Guntai, Beacon Towers, Jiangtai, and school grounds. There are 12 gun emplacements on the city tower, which is a textbook example of ancient military fortresses. Existing historical sites: there are several relatively complete historical sites in the city, including city gates, city walls, ancient residences, Ganlu Pool, Weiyinjing, and the Yongtai Elementary School, built in the third year of the Republic of China. The remaining 33 ancient buildings, including Guandi Temple, Songguan Temple, Yuhuang Pavilion, Laojun Pavilion, Defo Temple, Chenghuang Temple, Mazu Temple, storehouses, and government offices, were damaged, leaving only traces. Although the ancient city is still here today, it has long been in a state of disrepair and has been listed as a National Key Protected Cultural Relic, which is of great significance for protecting China's historical and cultural heritage. The transformation of an ancient city. In the memories of generations living here, the ancient city used to be a paradise with dense vegetation and beautiful scenery, but now everything has changed. Due to being uninhabited all year round, most of the houses have fallen into disrepair and become dangerous, and the lonely city with flying yellow soil has become a reality. This place experiences severe sandstorms from September to May every year, and now there is very little precipitation, making drinking water a problem and crops difficult to survive. Nevertheless, this place has attracted many tourists to come here, and even film and television crews have come here to film. Standing at the entrance of Yongtai Ancient City, one can overlook the undulating Qilian Mountains, whose bare mountaintops echo the ancient city from afar. Not far from the entrance of the ancient city, there is an abandoned water pool that was originally a source of drinking water for local residents. However, due to the deterioration of the natural environment and the relocation of most local residents from the ancient city, this pool gradually became abandoned and became a drinking pool for sheep. Standing here, one can feel the flow of time and the changes of nature. This ancient city and its surrounding natural environment form a magnificent picture. The ancient city of Yongtai is a vital passage to Qinghai, Xinjiang and Zhejiang, and will be of great significance to politics, economy and military affairs after its completion. At that time, Lanzhou generals were stationed here, leading over 2,000 soldiers and 500 cavalry. The ancient city has complete facilities, including gunpowder factories, mills, horse farms, training grounds, military forage fields, and artillery batteries. However, the ancient city we see now has become dilapidated and vastly different from the scene at that time. Most of the buildings in the ancient city have collapsed, leaving only ruins and walls, and the surrounding environment has become desolate. Although the ancient city has lost its former glory, it is still a witness to history, attracting history enthusiasts to come and experience the sedimentation of this period of history. In the mid-20th century, this ancient city had over 1,300 households, with dense vegetation both inside and outside the city, adorned with over 100 precious trees. But with the development needs of the city, these trees were cut down, and the ecological environment inside and outside the ancient city gradually deteriorated. The land was extensively salinized, and the forest area was rapidly reduced. The Yellow River Canal has been diverted, forcing residents in the ancient city to relocate their families. Now, less than 10 households insist on staying behind and guarding this ancient city with a history of over 400 years, living a life of grazing. All these changes have made people deeply reflect on the cost of urban development and the importance of ecological protection. Behind the ancient city, there is a school called Yongtai Primary School, which was built during the Republican era. Nowadays, due to population outflow, this school has been abandoned, and only an elderly person in his 60s is still guarding it here. This old man once served as the principal of Yongtai Primary School. He told us that in the past, there were nearly 100 students here, but as people gradually moved to other places, the school's student population gradually decreased. In order to prevent this school from being forgotten, the old man took the initiative to take care of the school, and at the same time, he was also the clerk and guide of Yongtai Ancient City, committed to protecting the cultural heritage of the ancient city and enabling more people to understand and recognize this city with a long history. Although the situation is not optimistic, this old man still insists on guarding this school. His spirit and dedication are worthy of our learning and respect. Yongtai Ancient City is an ancient city located in Jingtai County, Baiyin City, Gansu Province, also known as the Turtle City because the shape of the entire city resembles a turtle. The ancient city covers an area of 318 acres and has a circumference of 1717 meters. The entire city is made of rammed earth, with a wall height of 12 meters and a thickest point of 6 meters, known as the fortress, that is easy to defend but difficult to attack. There are gatehouses and enemy towers on the city wall, and watchtowers and outposts at the corners of the city. There are streets, alleys, squares, temples, residential buildings and other structures inside the city wall, among which the most famous is Yongtai Temple in the center of the ancient city, built in the Ming Dynasty and has a history of more than 400 years. Yongtai Ancient City is one of the largest and most well-preserved Lus castles in northwest China, and also a precious heritage of ancient Chinese military defense architecture.